The first letter was blank. So was the second. And the third. 10 days, 10 envelopes, all empty. Until the 11th finally came, and this one wasn't blank at all. It held a message that made my hands go numb and confirmed something terrifying. The letters were never a mistake. They were a countdown. Before I begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss stories like this. My name is Lydia Harper, and until last month, I lived a quiet life in a small seaside town. I worked at a local ceramic studio, spent my evenings reading on my balcony, and received mail maybe once a week. Nothing unusual ever happened. So when the first plain white envelope showed up with no return address, I didn't think much of it. I opened it casually, expecting a flyer or some advertisement. But it was blank, completely empty. Just a folded piece of high-quality paper with nothing written on it. I shrugged it off. But the next day, another envelope arrived. Same size, same type, same lack of markings. Also blank. By the fourth one, I had a strange feeling rising in my chest. Something about the paper, the neat fold, the timing. It felt intentional. But blank. Blank letters aren't exactly threatening, so I ignored it. Even made a joke about it to my coworker Nora, who laughed and told me it was probably a mix-up. Then came the fifth letter, and the sixth, all blank. By the seventh, I stopped laughing. Instead, I started counting days. The letters came at the exact same time every afternoon, placed gently in my mailbox as if someone walked right up to it instead of sending them through regular mail. That meant whoever was doing this lived close enough to walk over. Still, no message, no clue what they wanted. On the 10th day, I made a decision. I would wait by the window to see who delivered it. I sat hidden behind the curtain for nearly an hour, heart pounding, watching the street. At exactly 4:17 p.m., I saw someone approach, but their hoodie was pulled low over their face, and they didn't look up once. They placed the blank envelope in the box and walked away calmly, not hurried or suspicious, just purposeful. I didn't recognize their walk. Their height suggested they could be anyone. My nerves were frayed. I called the local post office. They confirmed nobody from their service delivered it, which meant I had a stranger walking up to my door every single day. That night, sleep didn't come easily. I left the lights on. I kept checking the locks. Every sound felt amplified. Still, the letters continued with eerie consistency. Then came day 11. The envelope was already waiting by the time I stepped outside, and for the first time, I felt genuine dread picking it up. My palms were sweating before I even tore the seal. Inside was another sheet of that same thick paper, but this one finally had writing. 5 words. You have ignored the warning. I stumbled backwards so fast, I hit the railing behind me. A message, a threat, and a confirmation that the first 10 weren't random. They were leading to this. I took the entire stack of envelopes to the police. The officer listened politely, nodded, and told me they'd patrol the neighborhood. But I could see the doubt in his eyes. No crime had technically occurred. I left frustrated and scared. That night, I found another envelope on my welcome mat, meaning someone had come right to my door. Inside was a single number written in precise handwriting. 2. Nothing else. A countdown. My panic pushed me into action. I told Nora everything, the blank letters, the threat, the number, and she insisted I stay at her place. I almost agreed, but something in my chest tightened with discomfort. Not fear, just unease. Nora was sympathetic, yes, but oddly invested. Every detail I told her, she repeated back slowly, like she was memorizing it. When I handed her one of the blank letters to show her the type of paper, she ran her fingers over it too long, like she knew it already. I brushed the thought away. Paranoia, that's all it was. That night, the countdown continued. Another envelope, another number. 1. My breathing grew shallow. Someone was planning something for the next day. I slept with the lamp on again, clutching my phone. When morning came, I expected another envelope. I checked the mailbox, the doorstep, even under the mat. Nothing. No letter, no number, no warning. I waited the entire day, tension eating at me. At sunset, someone knocked. The sound echoed through my apartment like a strike of thunder. I froze. Nobody ever visited me unannounced. I looked through the peephole, and my blood ran cold. It was Nora. Her expression was stiff, unnatural. Her eyes didn't blink. Her posture was too still. Something was wrong with her face, like she was forcing an emotion she didn't actually feel. She held an envelope in her hand. I didn't open the door. My instinct screamed at me not to. She called softly, "Lydia, you forgot something at work." No, I didn't. I had checked carefully. She knocked again, but she didn't shift her weight. She didn't move at all, except her arm. Just knocking, and knocking, and knocking. It went on for 5 full minutes. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. Something about her mannerisms felt off, familiar in the worst way. Finally, the knocking stopped. A soft whisper came through the door. "Don't ignore this one." Then, silence. I waited a full 10 minutes before cracking the door open. Nora was gone, but the envelope remained. I brought it inside with shaking hands. The moment I unfolded the paper, I dropped it. It wasn't a message. It was a photo. A photo of me taken through my own window at night while I was sleeping. On the back was written, 0. I told you to listen. The handwriting was the same as the previous messages, but something clicked instantly. I recognized it. Nora's handwriting. Perfect, neat, looping letters. She always wrote the labels at the studio. The truth slammed into me. Nora wasn't just a coworker. She wasn't just concerned. She wasn't comforting me. She was watching me. She had been delivering the letters herself. The countdown, the warnings, the blank slips meant to unsettle me, the threat disguised as concern. It was all her. I reported everything. The police took it seriously this time. They searched her apartment. They found more envelopes, stacks of blank paper, photos of my home, notes about my daily routine, and a final letter she never got to deliver. When the countdown ends, she learns the truth. No one knows what she meant by truth, but I know one thing. The blank letters stopped, but the fear hasn't.